What's up everyone, and welcome back to Talk 4K on a Friday. Today's movie is an animated feature, and it just celebrated its 25th anniversary. That would be the feature-length film of South Park, bigger, longer, and uncut. For its 25th anniversary, Paramount has released a brand new 4K transfer of this politically incorrect film from Trey Parker and Matt Stone. Let's check it out. Pretty cool slipcover. It's just a standard slipcover. Inside, Blu-ray disc, 4K disc. Before we get into this review, I will have to say that I'm very late to the game when it comes to South Park. It wasn't until I watched the Joining the Pandaverse special that I started to go back to revisit these old shows and movies. In the 90s, I was into Beavis and Butthead, but I missed out on South Park. But some of my younger friends, they got into South Park, so I got to make up for lost time now.
I must say, I don't think I belong with these rogues. I attended school at Yardale and had a 4.0 grade point average. Yeah.
I will say that after watching this movie, I definitely should have started earlier because it's hilariously funny. Trey Parker and Matt Stone, they just know what buttons to push when it comes to current culture, and they always seem to be on the cutting edge. Their total disdain for Hollywood, Alec Baldwin, and the likes, it's just so refreshingly funny. This movie's rated R for a reason. They do a lot of stuff in this movie they just can't get done in network television.
What are you guys doing here?
It all starts one simple day when the boys go to a local Cineplex to check out a Canadian import film called The Asses of Fire from funny men Terrence and Philip. The film is so vulgar that everyone but the boys leave the theater. When they appear outside, there are four potty-mouthed kids with no respect. The parents do not take kindly to this and blame Canada for this and decide to declare war on our northern neighbor. Meanwhile, Saddam Hussein and Satan are in cahoots, and they are relishing this conflict as a way to take over the world. It's up to the boys to save the day and the relationships with their parents.
There isn't any. Oh.
For the first time in 4K, this 1851 image looks good. It is an animated feature, so we probably didn't need a 4K scan, but it still looks good and probably the best it will ever look. It is an HDR Dolby Vision, and for the most part, everything looks like you would expect. Colors look bright and vivid, and the blacks and shadow detail were fine when a scene was present with them. The film mostly takes present in bright scenes, though.
It is faster, over 5 million.
This 5.1 Dolby True encoded soundtrack was very well done. Even though the sounds were mainly from the front speakers, I did occasionally get some surround usage during the action sequences. It's an animated feature, so I wasn't expecting much here.
Yes, Soldier. Have you ever heard of the Emancipation Proclamation? I don't listen to hip-hop.
In terms of special features, they are all on the Blu-ray disc. There is a commentary track, a music video, and a couple of trailers. There isn't much here. I like this film. My only gripe is the same gripe I have with all of these animated films that come from TV shows. They just feel a tad long. By the time you get to the end, you're kind of burnt out. Kind of like with the Beavis and Butthead movies. But with that being said, it's still worthy of a spot in the collection. Unless you have the Blu-ray disc already, you probably don't need to upgrade. But because I didn't have any, it was an easy choice. It's a funny film, and it's worthy of a spot in the collection. 8.5 out of 10. Well, that's today's review. Come back again for another 4K Blu-ray review.
Make sure to like, subscribe, comment, and share, bruh.